This is Total Warhead, and welcome to another early game guide here in Total War 3 Kingdoms. Haven't been here in a long time, and we are back. This is on Legendary Campaign difficulty, and the goal here is to do the first 2 turns of the campaign, and we want to achieve multiple goals. First off, we want to get this Hene settlement, because getting this promising start will help us basically auto-resolve, if you want to, your way to destroying Yuan Shao, Liu Bei, and Gongdu before turn 10. And we're not going to get that far. We're only going to be doing 2 turns in this early game guide because it's about over an hour as is. But we will at least get this, so you'll at least get this a promising start bonus to your campaign. We will also defeat Guanyu in the first turn and get this Yuan Shao objective also completed by turn 2. So the end goal of the first 2 turns, right? Let me just start step by step. Number 1 is I want to do a military alliance with Sun Ce, because that will make it easier for me to manage wars with other alliances, and also have an easier time if I want to, if you get into trouble with this alliance of potentially getting peace, as you depend mainly on Sun Ce wanting peace, and not, if you're alone, having all of the alliances that you're facing wanting peace with you. Next, I also want to make sure that I get a full army where Cao Cao is, and a separate army of a single retinue, so I can ambush my way through Liu Bei's force and take these settlements that he has. I want peace with Zhan because I want her to be on friendly terms in case she gets destroyed, so I can get her to join my faction. I want to get 2 full armies in the north, so they are strong enough to push my way through what Yuan Shang will have left, and then I can rotate towards Yuan Tan and basically encircle him with Cao Cao's and the 2 armies forces from the north. I also want to get a full force where Xiaohu is, so you can get Taiyuan, one of the best industry based commanderies in the game. Last, we want to get a full army for Xiaohu here and a single retinue separate army, so I can ambush Gongdu and then take these 2 settlements and clean up this entire area. I will also want to unvassalize Shen Shui, so he doesn't pull me to wars with anybody on the western front, which is something I will not want to do as I push my way through all of this. To afford all of these armies that I will recruit on turn 2, I will finish turn 1 with about 15k income, and that will net me about 20k in total at the start of turn 2, which is enough to really wield almost the entirety of all, or recruit almost the entirety of all these armies that I speak of. I hope you're excited as I am to go through this. Let's get started. There is a disclaimer that I want to make about this early game guide. The only mod that I am utilizing for it is the bug fix mod of 1.7.1 patch. It is important for me to state that because with the fixes that mod brings, it actually affects some unit statistical modifications based on some of the skills that some characters select, actually applying the effects on the unit statistics, therefore affecting the strength rank of factions. What that in turn does in diplomacy, the values that you will see in diplomatic deals that I do might be different if you're playing the game without the 1.7.1 bug fix mod. I highly suggest that mod is utilized. I think it is critical for any campaign to have it, and I wouldn't, say otherwise to you just play vanilla with the bugs that are left in the game. Additionally, there is RNG on the actual items that we get to start the campaign and what the AI also gets. And then of course there's also ancillaries that we get no matter what in this specific campaign, which is red hair and the Imperial Jade Seal. I want to make clear here that I will not be using any ancillaries that I get or the AI gets in this early game guide, so I reduce the variation between what I experience here and what you yourself experience in your campaign. So Cao Cao has a unique faction mechanic called schemes. We can use 4 right now. We have a total credibility, which is the resource for this mechanic, of 40, and right now we want to activate schemes, and what that does is it actually boosts up credibility, so it actually increases When credibility goes up, we get more imperial favor, and the decay of credibility actually decreases. So right now, the first one we want to do here, the first of 4 this turn, is to get more diplomatic relations with all factions, because we're going to be doing a lot of actions diplomatically. So this is number 1. Number 2 is we want to get really good diplomatic ties with Sun Ce. So this one actually costs credibility to utilize. So we will use this because we have a lot of work to do with him and his vassals. Moving on to the positions of power, Prime Minister is not filled at this time. There is options of what you can select. I prefer to lower corruption as much as possible early in the game because we have rampant corruption throughout our empire. So we're going to get GUO JIA here and put him into this position of power. We will put a different faction heir here. It will be Lady Wu, the mother of Sun Ce, which causes a -5% to corruption faction-wide. And we will also add that to an additional corruption reduction in the campaign, but we have a lot of work to do before we get there. Now, in the Imperial Intrigue menu, we want to make sure that we increase our own favor, so we get a increase or decrease of -2% to corruption, +2 satisfaction, and +5 to diplomatic relations with Han Empire factions. So we're going to do increase Imperial favor, netting us a net gain of 10 Imperial favor here. So now we have a bit more corruption reduction throughout our empire. In terms of titles, there is one that we start out with, which is Senior Officer for Zhan Liao. This is not needed, so we can remove this to save about $200 per turn in overall income by removing him from that title position. Next, in diplomacy, you might be like, what the hell are you doing? I am gonna leave the coalition with Shen Den because he is at war with Sun Ce, and I want to be in a military alliance with Sun and forget about this generic weak faction that I really do not care much about. So removing him from the coalition will help me not have diplomatic penalties with Sun Ce, since I am in a coalition with someone he's at war with. So let's do this here. Now, I can start working my way through Sun Ce diplomatically. I can do a non-aggression pact with him and a trade agreement, which gives me access to copper, which, I mean, that's good. And then from there, I can get a payment of about 1,372 from him and keep improving his diplomatic relations with me. The next thing I can do is a military access with him and ask for his remaining money, which is about 628, and therefore keep improving my diplomatic relations with him. We've gotten to the point where doing a coalition with him is actually possible. If you don't do the non-aggression pact and the military access before, you'll notice that this value is negative. Now we're positive enough to actually enact the coalition. And if I go here and I go to transition into a military alliance, it is positive enough that now we can be in a coalition together. This will help me greatly in diplomatic purposes to improve my strength rank without getting to a moderate diplomatic threat. Before I ask for Lady Wu to marry into my faction, there is a good character that we want to get, which is Han Sui's daughter, Han Anyue. So we can get her with really high positive diplomatic points and a non-aggression pact with him and get a lot of his starting $2,000 with this initial deal. Continuing with him, oh, I can't grab him. Where is he? Here. If we go here to military access, extremely positive relations with him, given thanks very much to the marriage, will net us being able to get some of his money through deals with him at this point. So we can just keep doing this right here, manipulate that a little bit more. Oh my goodness gracious, come on dude, there we go. So now we're gonna get about $1,120 across 10 turns from him and get about 525 right now from him.
Very well.
Some trade agreements must actually be established, and it is good to go for those that actually are not at war with a lot of people, and there's a chance that they'll last for a long time. For example, Zhang Lu is peaceful diplomatically. Well, that can be randomized when depending on your campaign, but he's not at war with a lot of people. So we can get a trade agreement with him, get access to silk, which is not readily accessible to me, at least early on, unless I push into Ma 10, and then I can do this deal with him. Now, on the eastern front, you might be looking at this screen and being like, dude, what the heck are you doing? So Zhan is one of the best characters in the game, and I would like her to join my faction. Now, the thing about that is that for her to join my faction, I do not want to be the person that destroys her faction, inflicts war atrocities against her, and if somebody is able to defeat her, then more than likely, if Liu Bei does, then there's a good chance that she will join my faction. So getting actual peace with her and strengthening her with a trade value is favorable for me, so she can focus on Liu Bei and inflicting a lot of damage on him. So getting a trade deal will net her enough to potentially field a little bit more units and be capable enough to actually fend him off a little bit. Something that you can also do is trade away Xiapi to her here, which is about, let me see, 7.6 positive. And we can actually get a military access with her, making things very positive in terms of diplomacy with her. So she actually gets into way more favorable terms with us. It might not be such a bad idea because this is a farmland, which, okay, that will cause us a loss in food, but it will give her another place to actually be able to push towards and build up an army, and also push Liu Bei to either go north towards this weak lumber yard, and then you have to push into the iron mine here, or you have to push into Penshin towards me. Now, he could still do the same thing by grabbing this farmland, but keeping him away from the farmland restricts his access to food to only this fishing port back here. So I can potentially cut off his overall access to food if he does not grab this back from Zhan that fast. So we can actually do this deal right now. And let's see, that'll actually improve our attitudes with her by 80, which is crazy.
A successful bid.
There is one more trade agreement that I want to do, and it is specifically with Liu Bei because he has access to tea, which I need for building specific commerce-based buildings in the 3 regions that I have around Luoyang, Hedong, and what's this one? Jinzhou, which are 3 of the best commerce-based commanderies in the game. Getting a trade agreement with them is at negative 1.9 in diplomatic value, which is kind of difficult to actually acquire. So what I can do is, there's still a lot to do diplomatically. I can do a lot of deals with the vassals of Sun Che, which actually would hurt my chances of doing diplomatic deals with Liu Bei a little bit because these are the vassals of his enemy. But let's actually do these first. Let's get deals with the vassals of Sun Che first to extract as much money as I can before I get the trade agreement with Liu Bei. So we can get about maybe 440 here and maybe 420. Let's drop it down. There you go. 420 for our non-aggression pact. Gong Duke is a bit more mad. And then non-aggression pact with the other vassal. Oh, whoops. Clicked the wrong button there. With the other vassal of Sun Che. Drop this down. There we go. 213.
It is agreed.
Very good. And then if we go to military access, Li Shu wants a military access, so we can go here and request a little bit more money from him. There we go. About 257.
As you wish.
Very good. Then of course there's still the non-aggression pact that I want to do with Liu Bei, which actually is getting more positive, which is interesting. Before doing that, let's go to who is my actual my vassal. So I got a bad roll in terms of his personality. He is a courageous warrior. What I want to avoid at all costs is that he goes to war with the vassals of Liu Bei or Liu Bei himself or Zhang Lu, and therefore pulls me into a war that I do not want to be in, and actually affects my trade agreements, because those are 2 very valuable trade agreements that I want to keep for the entirety of the campaign. So if I look at the situation here, I actually want to make sure that I can guarantee autonomy, because I can get a lot of money from him by doing this here. Oh, whoops, that's a little bit too much. Maybe like 10, 20, a little bit too much, 15. I'm kind of pushing here how much money I'm getting out of him, but this gets me oh wait, that's a trade agreement. I'm sorry, I don't want to do a trade agreement with him. Let's drop that there. I wanted the trade agreement with Liu Bei. There we go. Let's only ask for the guarantee of autonomy, so he's a bit happier with me that I'm not gonna annex him and then I can do this payment here or ask for it.
Your terms are fair.
And that's good. Now going to him, there's a hard choice to make here. Do you want to take your chances with him pulling you into war with Liu Bei,
Well met,
or do you
friend.
guarantee, or do you liberate him now, and therefore avoid him pulling you into war with the people you do not want to be at war with? Personally, I think it's best to just liberate him and then declare war once I'm done with Gongdu and take these territories from him. This is gonna cause a monetary loss to me initially, but I think this is still manageable enough in terms of the diplomatic repercussions of keeping this vassal in a very precarious location where he might declare war on people I do not want to be at war with. So let's do this here. Ask for a little bit more money, and we're gonna lose in overall income here, but I think this is worth doing. I lose about 300 in total income by doing that. And then of course there's still trade agreements that I want to do, and it appears that removing him as a vassal opens him up as someone that I can actually ask more money out of. So let's do this
Yes, we accept.
by doing a non-aggression pact, and then a military access as well.
Well met, friend.
Request money. He's getting a bit stingy with it, but that's okay. I got 37. Oh, is that good? Okay, I think we'll leave it here. Yep, Gongdu and Yuan Shao got a bit more mad. That's
Terms are
okay.
fair.
And I think that's it. Liu Bei, actually, with all these diplomatic deals that I'm doing, it's helping me in diplomatic purposes, which is really good for me. So what I can do here is keep getting deals with all these people. Let's ask for money from him. Let's increase this here. 990 bucks and a non-aggression pact with him.
As you wish.
And then military access now is possible.
What is the agenda?
Request payment. Keep increasing it. There we go, 733.
Agreeable terms.
Very good. And there's still some more deals that I can do, like non-aggression pact with the person that I have a diplomatic deal with.
Well met.
Sorry, a trade agreement with. So let's make sure that he doesn't declare war on me out of nowhere, even though he is peaceful. Let's guarantee that there. One Zhu is, I believe, the vassal of, let me see. Where is Liu Bei? Yep, One Zhu is his vassal. Let's make sure he doesn't also pull me into war, because I do not want that to happen. And then there's still one more, which is the guy that's at war with Sun She.
What do you wish?
Let's do this to make sure that he also does not declare war on me out of nowhere.
Your proposal is sound.
And then the last ones are HUANG and this guy over here. Military access. Wang Zhu, the vassal of this guy. Let's request payment. 187 is good enough to me.
A successful bid.
Okay. And of course, I still got a lot of possible trade agreements now, including a trade agreement with Liu Bei is now possible to get that tea. If I do this,
Good to see you.
request payment, and then request regular payments. There we go. About 245, which is great. So this nets me all of these possibilities here. Let's go.
As you wish.
I think that is all that I'm gonna do diplomatically. Some people are close to actually wanting to become a vassal. I think in negotiation. Alright, I think that will be it. Now, because I did not know this until I was doing the early game guide, and this is completely crazy. Because I got all the trade agreements filled up, 4 out of 4, the option that usually appears in Prime Minister to fill up, to get one more trade agreement and increase trade influence by 25% is gone. And then the agricultural economic focus appears in the Prime Minister slot, replacing that one. In Grand Director, industrial economy focus does not appear if you still have a trade agreement open. So if we get both of these here, right, we're gonna get a net gain of 150% to income from industry. We're gonna get a 10k population growth here. We're gonna get a net loss in commerce of 100%, but we don't have that much commerce income initially. We mainly have industry and peasantry, and we're gonna get a net gain of 150% income from industry and a minus 20% construction cost faction wide. We're gonna select this option. We're gonna select this option, and then here we have raids. Oh, we can actually activate a raid on Yuan Tan to basically mess him up for a little bit. And then we have the option here of getting a lot of population growth and public order in the Duchy of Wei here, which we do want to get. That's me, dude. The public order and the population growth is really gonna help me overall to build more buildings at once and get everything I need to build up faster. The last option we're gonna select is whatever commandery appears here. You can roll for whichever one you want and take your chances here. I'm just gonna go for DENG, which is one that I really want to change what buildings it has to make it into a strong industry hub. And by doing all of these options, let's see how high my income kicks up. Oh my god, 8,000. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Listen, all right, listen to me. I've been trying to do this guide for a whole weekend, optimizing everything you can think of. This is bonkers, dude, and I haven't even gone through everything. Oh my god. Okay, all right, all right, the guide is over. All right, y'all have a good one. All right, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, you know, send me your kid. I'll send him to school. Not really. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Okay, no, I'm kidding. All right, so definitely a lot more still to do, but this is just crazy. So a lot of actions were done after I started making buku money. So number one is I divorced Anyue from Sao Ren. Then I asked for Lady Wu for our marriage from Sun Che, and about 446 in income for 10 turns. I also got a military access, just for the military access, nothing else, with ZHANG Lu to get into very good terms with him. And then I put a lot of people into assignments and into administrative positions. I put Xuexian in pension because he has -1 to mustering turns, so that will help build up an army at this location. And I put up Duji here as well, so I can build up this army a lot faster. In this location, I put Xiaohu because of the -1 to mustering turns, and BIAO for a -3 to mustering turns, because I do want to build another army up here to really push into Yuan Shao and the north really fast. And then in the south here, I did not put anything to help militarily speaking, so I will take my time to build something up here to repel Gongdu. Now in terms of my ally Sun Che, actually I didn't think about this. Let's do war coordination and see if we can target the fishing port, because he's at war with Shenzhen. So if he continues north and takes the fishing port from Liu Bei is cut off from food, and that's really gonna affect them big time. Now there's still some more things that I want to do. This battle, I want to win it over here to get this Toolmaker location up here. And then I also want to take out this army of Yuan Shao and then this army of Zhang He, which is, both of them are not easy. So a lot of little things to do here. This army here, it's not like they're necessarily great per se. What we're going to do is get a bunch of characters that are going to be key to succeed here. Actually, before doing so, let me actually go over... Let me see. Let me go attack Guanju because it's giving me about $1,000. Boom. And we're gonna get Guanju into the faction so we can deploy him the next turn.
My tactics were unmatched.
Very good. And there he is. Oh my god, I was almost went and clicked something I shouldn't have. Do we keep going for money or replenishment? Nah, just go for the money.
They are insignificant.
Very good. We got him. A lot of experience for Cao Cao as well. And then let's just move back over. We're gonna get a little bit more military supplies, and in the next turn we'll call in Guanju to actually get this army built up really fast. The units that he has isn't necessarily like they're phenomenal-ish. Yeah, okay, I guess we can keep them. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that I did across these regions. In Dong, I put Kaiyang because he has income from commerce and industry multipliers and construction cost reduction. He also causes a 5% losses for hostile forces in the area in case anybody pushes towards Dong. So that'll help a little bit. And then in terms of what I'm building across all these locations, right, there's a lot of stuff going on. In Hene, I do want to build here something to help get an army recruited with units at a higher rank. So even though I'm making a good amount of money here from peasantry, I think I'm gonna take the losses here and then get the conscription office, get more campaign movement range, and more starting rank for units. So across the 3 regions that I'm gonna be recruiting units, I'm gonna get the Tunisian or the conscription option. Tunisian, what the hell am I talking about? Built. Now in terms of what I'm building across all the regions, in CHEN, I'm switching the agriculture building to food trader to get a lot more peasantry income. Jinshuan, I am deconstructing the commerce building, and I'm building up the conscription building to a military seller training camp to get more food production in the region and more seasonal revenue deployments. You know, it's like, oh, I could probably switch this, get more commerce income, this and that. Yeah, but it's not actually a necessity. Actually, I'm gonna demolish this one right now and get the tax collector as soon as possible to make sure we can get some of that peasantry income bonus that we're getting across these regions. I still have about 11k. Holy crap, dude. That's just crazy. And there's the extra character experience here, which we can keep at least for now to get some more character experience in this region. And then here we can build more than 1 building at a time. Yeah, we'll deconstruct this one in a bit. Hey, Shen, we're done over here. Jinshuan, I think I talked about it already. No changes in Luojiang. It is going to be a commerce location, but we're not going to change it just yet. I'm building up the laborer conscription housing because this unlocks the reform that lowers construction time faction-wide by -1. And then in Hedong, I'm building the tea parlor, or here, because I got the tea from Liu Bei trade, so that's great. And then up here in the north, I think I talked about all of this. In terms of assignments, Yan Biao is overseeing Hene, which is up here to get, yeah, I already talked about this one. Duji is overseeing pension, already talked about that one as well. Sanji is giving more corruption reduction in Huainan, which is the region that's giving me the most income right now, and plus 10 to satisfaction. Kongrong is using the same assignment in Shen, which also is the second location that's giving me the most. Actually, Dong is giving more money. Holy crap, Dong, what the hell, dude? It will drop by 400, but even then, holy crap, man. I might just actually take that. Nah, let's just leave it as it is. And then Lady Bian is in Chen, increasing income from peasantry, and Wan Lang is in Huainan, also increasing income from peasantry. Really good. And here, what we're gonna do is proceed to build an army to push against Yuan Shao. But before doing so, we're gonna go to enemy of the Han and call Yuan Shao an enemy of the Han, because we want to make sure that when we take him out, we get some good imperial favor out of it, and therefore we don't lose imperial favor as we start attacking him. So let's, oh wait, I forgot, he has too much what do you call it, imperial favor right now. Let me do this. I can how much do I need to drop it? Let me see. Below 51. Oh, we can actually do it. Yeah, we're gonna drop a lot in our imperial favor here, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So let's drop Yuan Shao here by what do you call it, by 15, and then we can do enemy of the Han on him. Very good. Now he's enemy of the Han, and then if I destroy him, I get 10 imperial favor for 3 turns, which is great. I have 25 turns to destroy him, which is doable. Now, I did take some losses to money because I dropped in imperial favor by a lot. I'm only at 25 now, but I think this action was worth it. Now, we still have some actions to do over here, like taking this settlement from this faction, which is a vassal of Yuan Shao. So let's do this battle. I don't want to lose a lot of these units and have some fun here.
China will benefit from our success.
Alright, we deploy on this side of the map, but we're gonna basically just use the cav units and Xiaohu to take this settlement. Let's move forward over here. Just make sure that we take these towers so we don't get shot to death. I think there's only 1 cav unit in this garrison. Yeah, I mean, looks like it. Alright, there we go. We're gonna grab that in a second. Very good. Let's move the cav units forward. Ooh, that cav unit's rotating. Let's make sure we pop it with some hamstring. actually gonna affect its speed greatly. All right, get these guys forward. Yeah, we should be able to inflict some good damage on him. And there, they won't be able to run that fast. You little punks. Don't be running away from me now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Excellent. And they shattered. Okay, now let's go for the capture point over here. We do want, though, to defocus or try to separate the Zhan infantry captain over here. Because he provides encourage, which is I think +8 morale in 3 kingdoms as well, and an AoE. So we want to make sure that we remove that from these weaker units. Oh, he's decoupling. Yes. And we're gonna remove here a morale bonus that is coming from this point. Pop hamstring over here. Oh, nasty charge coming. Nasty charge coming. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're braced. They're braced. Don't charge. Oh, that was very anticlimactic.
The time has come. Show no mercy. Hurry, move. Faster. At the ready.
Come on, just cycle charge. Very good.
What cowards?
Make sure this guy doesn't come back. Very good. Shattered. We got this guy to deal with, which should be easy peasy. So Xiaohu done, you're gonna engage here first. And all you're gonna do is pop the hamstring on him. There we go. And just surround him. Excellent. And with that out of the way, we can claim victory, and it's a decisive victory. Very good. Yeah, let's have some fun with this. And then the Saber Infantry, I think you can stay as is. You guys as well. Jinso Assault Infantry, not too much of a fan, but they do cause scare, which I'm going to need here. Now watch how crazy this gets. We're going to go right here and completely lower our movement and get extra campaign movement range, but we're going to be winded. So we're going to activate this scheme. And then we're going to lower this army's morale by 20 here. Oh my god. And then this is, yeah, this is hectic. So we can actually take this with this turn right now, the actual settlement, and then engage him after that. So if I look at this here, let's see, balance of power, really good. Or I can engage him directly and take him out. I think the best thing to do here is to engage the settlement. No. Yeah, let's do this. And then here, Pirate Victory, but these guys now have extremely low, because it's Night Battles, that's -15 morale. And they're also suffering from minus, how much is it? Minus 20 morale from the scheme. Alright, so what I've done here is, it's actually a bit of a mess. So I've put all the cav units right here, but I'm actually going to rotate them outwards this way to cut off the enemy as they're moving forward. He does have an artillery piece that I do want to take out. That's really important. And I also want to burn down his little freaking arrow tower. So those are things that are important. And then I'm putting all of the Saber Infantry into circle to really eat up the enemy's charge resist, charge, and get some more melee defense at a cost to melee attack rate, so we'll do less damage over time. And then the cool thing is that you can put the generals within here to just make sure that they don't actually get engaged. And Salran's gonna have a bow that we actually want him to use. So we'll have to pick who he actually shoots it at. So I'll have to decide that later. But the key here is that we're actually gonna grab Shu Huan, and we're gonna move him forward because when Shao has a bow that we actually want to take out. Or for him to just end up using. There we go, he's using it. Just waste your ammo. Come on. Excellent. Alright, there's your artillery piece right over here.
Run! March to the double! Kill them! Move! Strike! Do not relent! Faster! Show no mercy! Run! Run! Move out quickly! Go, go, go! Double time! Move, move! Hurry! Move! Double time! March to the double! Destroy them! Unleash fury! Fight! Charge! The battle! Faster! Run! Run! Hurry! Move! Run! Move out quickly! Move! Attack! Go, go,
Ooh,
go!
Zhang He, Zhang He.
Move, move! Double time! March to the double! Unleash fury! Move!
Get out, get out. Route them.
Run! Move, move!
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
There we go. Decline. Decline all duels.
Has come. Charge! The battle!
Strike them down!
Prepare!
Heal yourself!
So let's grab the leopard calf together. Surround him.
To battle! Show no mercy!
Together! Quick march!
A comrade is being attacked!
Fight! Kill them! Hurry! Move! Attack! Go, go, go!
Take heed, warriors!
To attention! Show no mercy!
Ready! Charge!
We're actually missing every shot.
Steel
God damn it.
yourselves! Move out quickly! Hurry! Go! Go! Attend!
Ready to ride?
No,
To
Sao,
attention!
get out.
Move
There you
out
go.
quickly! Fight! The time has come! Steel yourself!
Move wedge. Make sure this guy doesn't come back.
Stand ready! At
Do a
the
Jin.
ready.
Automatically reject everything.
Axemen!
I hope they remember your deeds! I won't!
You are all show and no skill.
Ready!
Yeah, make sure this cav completely routes.
Make ready! Run!
Damn, taking out this guy is not easy. We want to shoot the tower.
Stand ready! Do not relent! Go, go, go!
And how's this? How's like, come on.
Ready, bows!
As long as we shoot the tower down, we're good.
Strike your targets! Move! Double time! Prepare! Move out quickly! I will cut out your heart! Be
Ooh,
silent and
up unbreakable.
embrace your end!
Jesus, dude. Wanna challenge everything?
The enemy warriors are running!
Oh, he shattered.
Ah!
Excellent.
Axemen, stand by! Charge! Fight! Make ready!
Ooh.
At the ready!
Okay, good. It shattered.
Run! To attention! Steel yourselves!
Attack!
Strike! Hurry!
Oh, what are we doing? My cav units.
Heed, warriors! Run! Run! Prepare!
Stand ready!
Damn it. Burn this shit down already.
At the ready! Attend! Ready! Prepare! Their tower is ours!
Wait for orders!
Come on, move forward.
Faster!
Destroy them! Steel yourselves!
Take this punk ass out. Come on.
Attend! Hurry! Move! Kill them!
Kill them!
Move! Move!
the hell are we shooting at?
Make ready. Fury. One step closer to victory.
Destroy them!
Very good.
Attention!
All right.
Take heed, warriors! Steel yourselves!
Show no mercy. Battle. Do not relent.
Jesus.
Show no mercy. Attack. Double time.
Do not relent!
My God, dude, what the hell?
At the ready!
Oh shit, not this guy again. Oh, route.
Our men are running. The
God damn it.
spineless cowards.
Wait, what? Ooh. Okay, cav units, what are you going for? Very good.
Destroy them. Make ready. Battle.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oh, the trebuchet. Shit. Oh, they're gonna get out. Damn it. All right. Okay, I think we'll leave it here. Let's go. It's a close victory. The good thing is that they are now... Okay, they didn't take that many losses. Damn it. The key was to try to take out the freaking trebuchet. Yuan Shao is hurt though. If I capture any of them, that's actually really good. Because any execution would actually make life easier against Yuan Shao.
Those who
Or just release and get them and make sure I get these characters later. Alright, good. 7 Imperial favor. Very good. And we didn't capture anybody. We can just get the money.
set them loose. They are no threat.
Really good. And then he still has a lot of units.
With heaven!
Now here we can just do a night battle and just take the settlement and the delegation. You can do the battle manually if you really want to take less losses. And now we're getting even more Imperial favor. And we can just do a occupation of the settlement. Now it leaves Zhang He in a situation where he probably will have to attack us. And I think we can definitely manage against what he's gonna bring towards us here. And then continuing on this side, this is where it gets really awesome. So we want to get GUO JIA, remove this really weak archer unit, and then GUO JIA is gonna be leader of this army. And then we're gonna move Shengu outside of this army. We want to keep GUO JIA with Jujin because these units, the Saber Infantry and Tiger Cubs, can get formations. And then we're gonna get Zhan Liao here, and then we're gonna get Zamba and Wushu. Where are they? Boom and Shu. That'll weaken him. That'll weaken him. That'll weaken him. Sorry, remove. What? Delete those units. We don't need them. So that's good. And then we can get some trebuchets or change these guys for something maybe more useful. Actually, let's just have some fun. Let's just get some Juggernauts. You know, just for the hell of it. And then here, hidden access, we don't really like these units. So let's just go for the Sanmajan infantry to splash attack any heroes around. Actually, it would be best to go for the Zhenzhou assault infantry because they have shields. And we're going to be facing off against some shielded units. Yeah. Look at these guys. What do they have? Yeah, they actually don't have, even though they have a halberd and they are a sentinel, but they are a sentinel unit, they actually don't have charge reflect. Neither do these guys, but these guys are immune to scare. 37, 29. It's about they're immune to scare, but the Zanmajan, which are not immune to scare, actually have 8 more morale, which actually helps the unit out, basically offset the effect of scare, which is the 8 morale reduction. So let's go for the shielded units. That'll help better against what we're gonna be facing.
This land is busy with life.
And these ancient spears can just reflect on the enemy. Okay, I think that's good. And what else do we want to do? I think we're ready. Oh, no, hold on. Give this bow to GUO JIA, because we need it to shoot down Yuan Shao. Okay, that's good there. We want GUO JIA to be the one that engages this army, because he actually has patience and perceptive, helping increase the capture chance of enemy generals. And we are ready to do this. He does have some good G Vanguard crossbows, 3 of them. And the real problem that we're going to be facing are the cav units. The generals, easy peasy. We can definitely manage them. Let's go. Okay, so here, let's move everybody back over here. So these guys on this side, these guys over here. You guys can be at the front-ish.
The time has come. Warriors, swim and attend.
Something like that.
Take heed, warriors. Prepare. To attention.
Okay.
Spearmen, stand ready. Make ready.
Okay.
At the ready. Steel yourself.
The real key part here is actually going to be all of these generals. Air Cups can stay hiding over here.
Prepare.
Alright, the enemy is definitely going to come towards us. So we definitely want to get all the way in the far back as much as we can, so the enemy has a lot of area to traverse and his units actually fatigue.
Stand ready.
Wait, why are we winded?
Attend.
That's weird. Oh, that's
Juggernauts.
okay. I don't know why we're winded, but that's actually pretty bad for me. Let's see. Yeah. Oh man, that's not gonna be easy. Okay, let's move.
Take heed, warriors.
Dude, everybody's winded. What? Is this a mistake or something? Okay, so what we want to do here is make sure GUO JIA doesn't shoot anybody. And then we're going to move forward with 3 specific people. You're going to go for Zhan Lian.
I must prevail. Make ready.
Oh shit, we didn't pop it. Oh my god, this is going so bad.
Prepare. Earth-shattering strike. Prepare. At the ready.
Go, get them ending.
Steel yourselves. To attention.
There you go. Come on, just hit him. We need to take him out ASAP.
The time has come. Move out quickly.
Oh, we got this. We got this.
Run. Attend.
Come on. He's very low.
Die as you live. Useless.
Oh, he's hitting me. But I should get a lot of HP from winning this engagement.
Stand ready. Run.
Come on.
The time has come.
The enemy
Have him.
general
Yes.
falls.
Okay, very good.
They have fallen.
Next thing we want to do is get GUO JIA to shoot Yuan Shao as much as possible.
At the ready.
Get back.
Make haste.
Damn, I really don't know why the hell we're winded.
For battle.
Alright, start shooting him. Just loosen up his HP. Oh, he's moving.
For the cause! Show fury!
You seem to be struggling. Need some help?
Oh, shut up!
What the hell? Are you missing a lot of shots or something?
Fight!
There you go. He's weak. He's weak. Okay, get out.
Destroy them! March quickly! Steel yourself! At the ready! Prepare!
Okay, GUO JIA, you're gonna go back all the way over here.
Ready!
So the good thing is that Yuan Shao is really weak right now.
Stand ready! Stand ready! Move! Move! Move out quickly!
Yes, yes! Good!
Quick march! The time has come! Move! Ready!
Come on.
Prepare!
Should probably be able to take out Yuan Shao by moving forward here.
Quick march! Steel yourselves! Steel yourselves!
He has a total of 3 cav units.
Hurry! Move! At the ready! Make ready! Go! Go!
With that extra
go!
mass.
You have improved in my estimations.
Attack! Take heed, warriors!
Rotate, rotate.
Our noble brothers being attacked! Double time! Earth-shattering strike! Take heed, warriors! Steel yourselves! Attend! To attention!
Come on, use it again.
Take heed, warriors! Make ready! Kill them!
Oh shit, we didn't pop it.
The time has come! Attack! To attention! Go, go,
Oh shit, not good.
march at the double!
Oh,
Ready!
yeah, we can shoot him down.
Ready! Make ready!
7 seconds.
Attend! Earth
Pop it again.
strike! Attend! Take heed, warriors!
Excellent.
I take no pleasure in this. Absolutely none.
Do not waste your breath. You will need it.
To battle!
There you go.
Ready! Stand ready! Strike! Ready! Charge!
The cav units are route. That's all I need.
Move out quickly! Destroy them! Move, move! The enemy warriors are running! Ha! Prepare! Fight! Stand ready! Prepare! Move, move!
Come on, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Alright, stop wasting your ammo. Get back. GUO JIA, get over here. I mean, what the hell? This is like some crazy ass bug, dude.
Time has come!
Oh my god. Alright, all 3 cav units are weak, but they're back. That's not good.
At the ready!
It's like I'm locked to winded.
Hurry!
What the hell did I do to cause this? Well, time to report a bug to CA. Oh wait. Right.
The time has come! Run! Faster! With speed! Steel yourselves!
Ooh, all cav is over here. Come on.
To attention! Prepare! Hurry! Move! Ready! Attend! To attention! Go, go, go! Earth-shattering strike! Attend! Attend! Strike! The time has come! At the ready! The enemy general is fallen! There were
Ooh,
no
nice.
match. March at the double!
Oh my god, the shatters, shatters everywhere.
Don't relent. Prepare! Attend! Run! Move!
Alright, Yujin, you need to pop over here.
Double time! The time has come! Run! Run!
Operation Burn the Bitch.
Charge! Show fury! The time has come! Go, go, go! Make ready! Strike! Move out quickly! The time has come!
On, burn, 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 burn.
Men have been seen! Ready to ride! Strike them down! Unleash fury! Faster! Go, go, go! Release missiles! Move! Go, go, go! Prepare!
All right, move forward.
Move!
We get this guy? Jesus.
Ready to battle! Ready the weapon! Ready! Let's fly! Run! To attention! Run! Run! Unleash fury! March to the double!
Awesome.
Juggernauts! Weapons! Take heed, warriors! Swords sharpened! Go, go,
Oh, get out of that engagement.
move out quickly! Move out, warriors! 10. At the ready! Faster! Make ready! Take heed, warriors! Strike your targets! Fire upon them! At the ready! Move, move!
Come on, come on.
Take heed, warriors! Our success looms large! Steel yourself! Faster! Stand ready! Shotgun! Steel yourself! To attention! To attention!
Dude, what are you doing? Get back. Get back.
Make ready! Take heed, warriors! Open fire!
Awesome.
The time has come! To battle!
On, come on. You need that guy to go run away.
The enemy warriors are running! Ha!
There we go.
Strike! Show no mercy! Ready! Kill them! Steel yourselves! Steel yourselves! Attack! Lord! Axemen!
We good?
Face fury!
What the hell, dude?
The enemy unit flees! What cowards! Make ready! Double time!
And where's my cav?
Stand ready!
We want to make sure that we deplete as many people as we can from all of these units. All right, we can just let it run. So overall, really good battle. How it's turned out. Definitely the manipulation of sentinels to hold against the cav units, and then Shu to use his AoE attack and lower their melee evasion, and then finally keep Zhangba for the mending, and Shenju just to lower the cooldown of Roar of the Beast and Earth Shattering Strike. Really makes this a really good battle to you know, to go through. Juggernauts did a lot of damage. You know, they're high cost, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You don't really need them, but they make life a lot easier because taking out those two spear units of Yuan Shao are a bit of a pickle to actually deal with. So it's good to actually have something to actually take them out. You know, pretty fast, relatively speaking, to, you know, when they actually get to engage them, because these guys are turtles on the battlefield. Alright, so I think that's it here. We'll finish up these units on this side. And the key thing is that we didn't shoot down Yuan Shao to death, and we just want to make sure that we actually capture him. We'll see how this actually turns out. Close victory. Yeah, I think it might be a bit hard to actually get the decisive victory here, but overall he ended up with almost no units left across all three of the retinues, which is really good news for me.
Careful planning ensured victory.
Okay. Save Imperial Favor. Unlucky for me, I only caught Zhan Lian, which sucks, you know, it is what it is. So let's do that. And, you know, the goal that I had was to get Yuan Shang as a turncoat leader of his faction to cause a civil war. But even then, even not achieving that, has him on the ropes, running away, and I'm really close to actually get him taken out very soon. Let's make sure we actually get this guy across, and then you as well. I think we're good here.
Attack!
So now we have about 8k left in income, which is freaking crazy. I have about 8k left. I don't the hell am I gonna do with 8k in money? Well, I can certainly start building up actual retinues to push back on all these people.
Draw the many together as a whole.
So we're good here. We'll keep Xiaohu up here. Well, he'll deal with everything up here. It's not easy, but I think he can manage. And then there's some major settlements over here that I actually want to build. Yep, let's build Hedong. Sorry, Luoyang over there. I think that's everything that I actually want to do. I do have, what is this? Yep, put him into ambush. Gongdu won't move, but at least just confuse him just for a little bit. So overall good progress here. We can end this turn and then see where they are the next turn. Yep, so he decided to siege the settlement. Zhan He decided to siege the settlement where Cao Ren is at. Okay. Nighttime raids. Okay, so right now we're at 15k income. Ally mobilizes against that settlement. Very good. Master of Writing. So I unlocked that title. I don't even know which one that is. Let me see. Master of Writing. 5% character experience. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Okay. So, yep, Yuan Shao is on the run over here. Yuan Shang is right there. And then how's this looking? Pyrrhic victory. And that actually will repel him from the settlement. Let's do that.
Those who do not bend to authority will break upon it.
Good. Ew, and we capture Zhang He. Very good. I mean, if we execute him, that'll be better for us. We capture Xiaohu. Which actually... Let's see. He's not really that good to actually keep. We can just maybe release him as well. And then we're very weak here. We just get a little bit more income because I'm be recruiting a lot of units. There are a lot of characters that have appeared, but that's okay. Then aggression pack. Damn. Really? Okay. Military access. Well, Jin also wants military access. Okay, cool. And he probably has some money that he wants to give me. Let's see. Very good.
It is agreed.
And let's see. We can become very friendly with the bandit.
Time for discussion and contemplation.
Was payment. Actually, not a bad idea. That way you'll have less of a Toolmaker up here.
We accept.
Messing with me at least. Doesn't want military access. Okay, that's okay. And then what else is here? Win a battle with one of your characters as a rival that were among the defeated characters. Oh, okay. So yeah, we have this guy on the run over here. We can actually fully take out Zhang He. Actually, I think I might just be able to take him out. Let me see what he has. I think the Juggernauts are enough to actually handle him. And then over here. Yeah, some people are very weak in this army.
When drawing a bow, hold the breath. Wisdom guides. Remain flexible.
Okay, this is what I think. We can grab these two to take this settlement and defeat Yuan Shao. Perhaps actually capture him this time. They are wounded, so they could actually be taken out. Let's go this way.
Overwhelm them.
It's fine. There's this garrison, of course, that I have to deal with. But the Juggernauts are strong enough to deal with what we're going to be facing. And we have mending that can heal up my own characters. Let's do this.
Under our steady hand, China will know peace. Our foes must be crushed.
Okay, so we're going to go through a similar situation as the last time. There are a lot more units now that are just weaker per se that I can manage. Put the Tiger Cubs over here again. These guys, wait, where are they? There we go. And then the Jinzus on the sides, just to be able to cause scare. Okay, very good. Let's go. So there are a lot more melee units, but I think we're okay. All right, let's get these guys forward. Come on. And of course, we got the crew again. Let's go. All right, let's move forward. And we're going to be doing the exact same thing. All right, we can battle this guy again. Fast forwarding duel. Nice.
Earth-shattering strike! At the ready! Go, go, go! Move, move! Prepare! You will fall.
There you go.
I will not lose again! Talk, talk, talk! Stand ready! Run! Double time!
And when the hell did Yuan Shao? Oh, he equipped a bow.
Stand ready! Make ready!
Ooh, this one's close. Ooh, this one's close.
Attention!
Come on.
To attention! Prepare! Attend! Earth-shattering strike!
Come on. Nice. Awesome win.
The time has
Okay. And then GUO JIA, move forward again. Wait, we actually burn them? Come on, come on, come on, move forward.
Just like that.
At the ready! At the ready! Hurry! Move! Still yourselves! Take heed, warriors! Ready! Prepare to battle!
Come on, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him. We got him.
Charge! To battle! Show no
Excellent. They're
mercy!
shattered.
Unleash fury! Attend! Attend! Take heed, warriors!
Run! 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 Faster! Move! Move! Go! Go!
Move the three of you away from him.
Move out quickly! Show no mercy! Ready! Move! Hurry! Move!
At the ready! Our brother is under attack! To them!
March on the double!
Prepare! Take heed, warriors! March, warriors! Attend!
On.
Forming group! Run! Run! Move out quickly! March at the double! It is useless to try to defeat me! You are dull in every way! At the ready! Our men are spotted! Make ready! Hurry! Move! Prepare! Kill them! Ready! Make ready! Attack! Move up quickly! To attention! Strike! Kill them! Stand ready! Ready! Do not relent!
You are
There we go.
full to
Perfect.
come
Hit him.
back. Once you are dead, the silence will be bliss.
Double time! Steel yourselves! Cavalry, to attention! We have killed an enemy general! Ready! The time has come!
There we go.
Ready! Stand ready!
Take heed, warriors! Double time! Run!
What? No more fight?
Take heed, warriors!
And
Awesome.
ready. Attack! To attention! Charge!
Do not relent.
Destroy them!
Make ready.
Get out of the POW.
The time has come! Run! Fight!
The enemy warriors are running.
Ah!
Do not relent! Fire upon them! Let's fly!
Very good.
Prepare! Charge!
These guys completely route.
Strike! Do not relent!
Stand ready! Fight! Kill them!
At the ready! Attack! Attend!
The time has come.
Kill them!
Come on, help them back here. You gotta take out this cav unit.
One step closer to victory!
I'm not sure what the hell I'm shooting at over here. Oh shit, Zhan Liao got his ass kicked.
Prepare! Ready!
Attend. Let fly. Fire upon them. March at the double. Ready. Show no mercy. Unleash fury. At the ready. Fire. Make ready.
Keep it up! That's right!
Cavalry, to attention! To attention! Stand ready! The time has come! Shoot! Take heed, warriors! Steel yourselves! Stand ready! Destroy them! To attention! Faster! Open fire! Steel yourselves! Make ready!
Uju? Oh shit, he rallied back.
Run!
Excellent!
Nice. That's it for them.
The enemy run! Craven!
Prepare! Take heed, warriors! Strike your target!
And I think that's it. Excellent. Claim victory, close victory. But this time, they really couldn't run anywhere. So that should take out the entirety of this army. Awesome.
Cunning
And capturing this
triumphs.
settlement gives us 25% more campaign movement range. Alright, nice. So now we can execute Yuan
They
Shao.
have nothing
We
to
can
contribute.
release Zhan Lian again.
Keeping them is
And then
a
this is
waste
an
of our
excellent
resources.
strategist to get. So let's get him.
Let us make use of
We're
it.
now at... Let's see. It seems that, yeah, I couldn't get Yuan Shang as a spy because Yuan Shao has died, but that's okay. And now we got Promising Star, which gives me plus 10 morale faction wide and 25% campaign movement range. And I've already defeated 5 armies of Yuan Shan, which is just crazy. And then continuing here, it seems that we're not getting the actual, what do you call it?
Shot fury!
The movement here in this army at least. But what I can do is to finish off this guy is we're gonna deploy right over here.
On peace.
This is not very favorable for me at that location.
Be still to
We're
conserve.
good there. Okay, so what we want to do here is
What do you
separate
wish, my
one of
lord?
these guys,
Deflect with shield, cleave with sword.
and then of course we want to deploy Guan Yu who has a really bad retinue. We don't really care about them. And then for him, we give him red hair. Oh, and I didn't... Oh my goodness. I didn't even give Cao Cao his Imperial Jade Seal. And our satisfaction's already high, but that's okay. Okay, very good. And then over here,
Never yield.
we're gonna use Guanju, who has reach also.
Greetings, my lord. With heaven!
And this is a pirate victory that we can just do right now. Everything is really weak, and then we can just redeploy everybody the next turn and not waste time doing this battle manually. So both main armies of Yuan Shao have been defeated. And then now we can get Yuan Shao into our faction since we've released them multiple times.
Release our brave foes.
Very good. And then a lot of people are very weak, right? So we definitely want to get these people back. I get these guys the last turn. You probably don't even need to recruit
I
them,
bid you welcome,
but that's
my
okay.
lord.
Let's get everybody out of here.
Realize your faults and correct them.
And then Guanju can come right here.
Fetch my copy of
And then there's a couple people that I want to deploy to get 5% extra replenishment for our own army. And then I also want to get recruitment cost reduction for units in own army. So this is going to be very important here. Let's get this guy. Look at that mustering. That is insane. We're going to build up an army extremely fast. So let's get this. And there you go. So all these units here, you don't necessarily need them either.
My lord, I answer your request.
Do you have orders for me, my lord?
And then here, this Juggernaut has been taken out. These guys are also very weak. That's okay. Let's recall them so they can actually replenish.
How may I serve?
And we'll keep him thanks to his little juggies that we've recruited. Actually, but they're rank 5. How high are we recruiting rank here? Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. He's not necessarily a great character to keep, so we can actually start removing him from the picture. There. And then disband him.
My skill in martial arts is
Okay.
unmatched.
And then Guanju is level 5, so we can't get the heavy spear guards, but we can get some other units just to help these units out here. So let's just get, or let's get some units on his retinue. I mean, basic spear guards are a-okay. I think one of these actually costs, none of them cost scare, right? Yeah, none of them do. That's okay. Let's get all these basic units. And then here, this is just a sentinel. So let's switch them up and get a lot of good units here. So definitely we can get some Zhenzu infantry here, which are good just basically for front, like assaulting and flanking purposes. Let's get 4 of these ones and then 2 of these. And then for this guy, we're going to be doing the same thing. A lot of spear guards. Switch this one up to spear guards. Actually, let's do this. Let's get some of the all-arounders to do a lot of, at least some AP damage on the enemy. Yeah, not that one. Whoops. Yep, so that's our mass army we're recruiting there. And then over here, we have the chance to do something similar. So Liu Bei is definitely going to push towards us. I do have Xuexian here. But I think this entire army is a bit strong for him. Or huge for him to have to manage. So what we can do is shoot some units here. Let's get a Juggernaut, given that this is a... actually, here. Switch this artillery piece to a Juggernaut, which will be really nasty if he actually decides to attack me. And then here, we can get these units at a higher rank, like heavy crossbowmen with more armor. And then we can get some archers. which would be good if I actually had fire arrows, but that's okay. We can keep that as is. And then we definitely want to finish up the entirety of this army so we can get a trebuchet at much higher level and let it replenish to engage the enemy later. Do that. And then here, how are these guys doing? So for his retinue, he has charge speed, unyielding earth. He went for the options that really don't boost up his own units that much, or his own retinue that much. So we can still get a lot of heavy tiger leopard calf at rank 4. Very good. And then you can just switch this to a basic archer. And then switch it to get the chevrons. There we go.
For reunification.
And then we got this here that we want to build. And then we can deploy one more person here. And we want to get someone that can be used for frontline purposes, like Kaiyang. So let's get him. And then here we're just going to get maybe 4 of these Jian swords. You can get 4 of the Kinzo here. Actually, these ones are not anti-calf. So get the Zanmajan here. Very good. Yeah, this guy is only level 1, so I can't get the Zanmajan there. Then here, there's still a lot that I still want to build, right? Because I want to get a lot of commerce-based income buildings and help and just start building them where I need to across all these regions. So let's go through all of these. I have about 5k left. So here, this is an entire army that I can use to push back on Liu Bei. Here, he's going to start pushing towards us in about a turn or two. So be very careful there. CHEN is good. That's good there. The passes are okay for now. Guess we got those already. We can get the extra commerce income here. And I think that will be pretty much it. Let me see. Imperial ticket is now 72 because we've just basically kicked the butt of Yuan Shang like crazy. Now I have an entire army that I can just use to push towards him. And this is actually this is still Hene, so I can get the mustering time here to get these units deployed for this army. Let's get 2-2, and then we can actually get a trebuchet, a single one, and then maybe one more of these. And then here we can get some Sanmajan infantry. Recruit a couple more here. That's 2. Ran out of money as is, but now we're at 11k. And we have basically almost 2 full armies in the north to push towards him. This one's still a bit of a mess, the one of Jujin, but that's okay. That's more bodies that we can just use for auto-resolve and just keep pushing towards Yuan Shang and taking him out. So overall, this has been super awesome to do, and a really good early game guide, I would say. Gongdu can still probably push in this direction and try to take this settlement, and that's okay. We'll just actually run backwards and build an army in Pension, a second one, how much money we're making, and then from there proceed to actually push or rotate an army towards him to start taking him out. This guy's still at war with him, so he's in a very unfavorable situation in Gongdu in terms that he has somebody that can potentially flank him from behind. So I think that's everything that I want to do here. Overall, really fun guide. The GUO pass here is really high level, so it's a dangerous one to try to go for. And then there's still this settlement over here that I can actually try to get as well. But for now, I think I can just go into ambush here and just keep the enemy like, oh crap, there's nothing there. Then we can just actually take it, or take him out in this direction and weaken this vassal as I just push north and take out Yuan Shang with ease. I'm very friendly with the bandits. I do have here in Dong no administrator deployed, but if I need to deploy someone, I can just rotate. I think it's Kaiyang in here. Yep, I can just recall Kaiyang once I'm done pushing onto Liu Bei, and then from there actually weaken Yuan Tan even further. If we go for peace, check this out, right? A benefit of doing this coalition with Sun Che is that if you want to get a peace deal with an alliance, it's very hard for you to actually do it when you're alone. But when you're in an alliance with another person, and you have really strong military strength overall, you can actually, once the recent war declaration is done, you can actually potentially get peace with a lot of people around you. So overall, really good overall start. I really like where this is at the moment. There are some people that I still have not deployed, which are phenomenal, like Jiashu here. There's Shunju as well. There are some strategies that I need to deploy to get them in order to get some missile firepower, which can be deployed later. Like Xiaohu here can get another strategist. This army already has one. This one here, I can basically split it and get a strategist on it, one of those two. And then I still have Shu Huan, Yuejin, and Zhao Ren that I can redeploy, and I can potentially redeploy him up here to help fend off these guys in the north. You can also, given that the mustering is already started in this location and it's in a very good situation, you can just keep the mustering here activated for another turn in case you want to just recruit anything else, and then recall the mustering and then maybe move one towards this area here so you can get things recruited faster in this area. So overall, really good progress across the board. There is some hits due to population across some of these regions, and that's okay. With how much we're getting from events and population growth, the public order doesn't really worry me. So we just keep this amount of treasury in with all of these armies, push forward, and start moving on these enemies and inflicting a lot of pain. You can also, you have 4 seasonal redeployments already constructed, so you can't really get another seasonal redeployment, but in the next turn, make sure you get single entities to accompany these generals so you can pull enemy armies towards you. So I really want to thank you for watching, and I sincerely hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.